Hey there, good morning. You're driving with Dr. Dave again. It's good to see you back. I have an important word for everybody today, and that word is consider. I remember once, long time ago, I was in a conversation with a friend of mine who started to get a little bit competitive. Not an argument, mind you, but a little bit competitive. We were talking over something silly like, I don't know, religion or politics, one of those little tiny things that just kind of annoy you. And he started to say something to me, but before he even finished his thought, I jumped in and started talking over him. Well, he calmly smiled at me and he says, "See, Dave, now you're not listening. That means we're not having a conversation anymore." And I thought about that. You know, he didn't finish his thought, so how did I have time to consider what he was saying before I said anything in response? How was I supposed to say anything intelligent if I didn't know what he was really trying to tell me? And I've noticed that when people get into arguments, especially with husbands and wives, and this is a really important thing to consider, is that if you don't listen to what they're saying all the way, it's going to become more competitive, and you won't be able to respond intelligently unless you listen to what they say all the way and then consider what they had to say. Even if you just take 1 or 2 seconds, your brain works really quickly, and you might avoid one of those knee-jerk statements that you might say that you're going to be sorry for later, and you might respond a lot more intelligently. And if you consider, maybe you can see the other person's point a little bit better. Actually, you definitely will see the other person's point a little bit better. So today's suggestion is to consider the word consider. And whenever you're in a conversation with anybody, and I'm not talking about just when you're in an argument or a competitive discussion, anytime you're talking with somebody, wait till they finish talking, and even wait a second longer, and consider what they had to say before you respond. I guarantee you'll have a much deeper friendship and a much deeper conversation. You're driving with Dr. Dave. I hope you liked this video. If you did, like it, and be sure and share it with your friends. And I'll see you tomorrow.